My dad, he bought like the specific type of soap. He always had it. He even bought like the big like tub so he could refill the little tubs. But I remember, when I was a kid, I would always smell that when I was over his house. So now, whenever I run into like that scent or that soap again, like it just like all the emotions I had back then just sort of come rushing back in, and it's like it's almost like it takes me back to that time. I don't know. I was so young, I didn't really have anything to be concerned about. The only concern I had was, oh, am I gonna wake up on time for Saturday morning cartoon?
Feel happy when people hear my voice. They feel happy. I feel happy when my housemate said, "Oh, Danny, you sing very good," or "Hey, Danny, I hear your voice. It's nice." I feel happy to hear about that. Yeah, when I sing.
Well, you don't have to.
Yesterday.
I like whenever my birthday comes. I turn older, and it's also really cool because usually Aiden, my brother, is 2 years older than me, but my birthday comes first, so then he's always 1 year older than me. So I would turn 12 first, and he's 13 right now, so he'd be 1 year older than me.
I'm a big fan of road trips. I like that freedom of being in the car and going and listening to music and again, having people with you, who you enjoy being with. And what else makes me happy? I mean, there's so many silly little things that make me happy. Of course, art makes me happy. Anytime I'm breaking glass, anytime I'm playing with colors, painting, and even things like working in the yard, because it's creating something and like building a garden and watching stuff grow. I've realized this spring in watching all my gardens grow that I get out there and I get so very excited and like, oh my gosh, look at how much this plant has grown in like the last 2 days.
I had 6 people in my car that could only fit 4, and we went through the drive-through, and the lady got all mad at us because my friends were yelling through the box and stuff like that. It was just, I don't know, it was at the time I was mad because my friends were being obnoxious, but now looking back, I think it's the funniest thing ever. Or we used to go through the drive-thru backwards all the time.
Tom Hanks, because he's handsome and talented and perfect. You know that sloth video where that actress is freaking out about the sloth? Tom Hanks is my sloth. I would literally have a panic attack if I ever met him, and I'd probably cry.
I watched a documentary on mermaids last night.
Yeah.
It was really good. Mermaids are real. They're real. My mom, my mother. She's great. She's a primary school teacher. She's just fun and loving and caring and cooks really good food, and now I miss her.
Well, I used to do show choir. I think the moments before the curtain opened, where you'd look at the people around you and everyone would get really smiley and excited. It was this is it, here we go. That was an awesome thing. And it was everybody shushing each other. Because we were all couldn't even contain it. And then the curtain opening and it was woo. The lights were on you, and then it was just it's a crazy rush. That's the only way I can explain it. I miss that feeling.
My 19th birthday, freshman year. It was just the perfect night. Everything just went right. It was just so much fun. I was with good people, and it's my birthday, so I didn't have to pay for any alcohol, so that was nice. And it was 11/11/11, so it was a badass day.
When I was a kid in Maryland, and I just really liked the area around my house and playing with Laura. We had a cherry tree that I liked to climb and read books in, and then we had a creek down the street in the woods that we would pretend to be witches and stuff, and so that was really fun. Imaginary things, and kind of pretended for weeks at a time that it was real, and would go on adventures and look for secret portals and stuff like that. And then I've always liked reading and climbing trees, and I just liked being outside when I was
I mean, I really enjoyed learning how to longboard, and that was all you. Like, that was really fun. You taught me how to longboard, like 4 in the morning in the middle of the road, and we went down, was it the parking ramps? That was super fun. And then got Slurpees. That was great.
Music. That's probably when I'm happiest, when I'm listening to music. They give me like eargasms. Like, like probably the few times when I knew I was happiest, I was actually like, I'm pretty much the happiest I've ever been, was when, this is like years ago though, I was at Pambula Beach, where I went on the coast on holidays for like 10 years in a row, and I was listening to this song. Yeah, I was listening to that like with my legs up on this like balcony. I could see like there's a sea, then there's like mountains, and then you can see this other big town and all their like flashing lights. So it was like 3 like different things like all in one view, and then you could see like the heads and ocean. And then this is at night, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm happy. Like it's so happy. Just had me in like the best mood. I'm like, nothing could make me shitty right now unless they told me that I had to leave.
Like having someone else be so excited about something that they need to show you right this minute, like that this is what they're into. Like I absolutely love that. I love to see passionate people get all riled up about something that they're really into. Like I think that's like probably one of the biggest things for me is I love seeing people do that.
Come into class and I'm just fiddling with my finger, and this girl next to me is like, "Are you okay?" Like, so I go on to tell her the story, and come to find out, it's this kid right here, Yvonne. And the entire semester, I couldn't stop having a smile on my face. Whether it was us joking around about, "Are you looking fine, Yvonne?" And she would never live it down. And then later in that summer, she pretended to flip me off, and she used her ring finger, and I never let her live it down. It was just meeting new friends in college. I never thought that. I never thought I was gonna leave my friends behind or make new memories with other people except for the ones that I've always known.